Yes, people, welcome to another episode of Boxing Talk with me and my brother Kinetic. What you saying, my guy? You good?
Yeah, man, I'm good. I'm good.
Hey, you say you're looking forward to this weekend? 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and set my alarm for that one to catch it. But do you know what? It's
Mm,
just it's one of those ones where if you use your brain logically, everyone thinks Canelo is gonna take it, but it's not like a full blown conclusion. Do you get what I'm saying? And
yeah,
also, Crawford is a bad boy, so there's hope. Like I feel like the man didn't want Crawford to win in it, so
you could kind of say it's like it kind of shades of AJ Usyk. Would you say shades? The man then wanted AJ, but
no. Do you know why that's different?
mm,
Because I'll be honest, I don't think anyone really seriously gave AJ like a chance. Maybe in hindsight, um, my mind has been made up or whatever, but
yeah,
I feel like everyone kind of knew. Do you get what I'm
mm,
saying? With that one, that Usyk was gonna
yeah,
win. Whereas this one, I do think that do you know what it is? It's basically we're asking Crawford to fight in a way that he doesn't really fight. Do you get what I'm saying? Like just points, keep him at bay, that kind of
calculating.
thing. Yeah, like
Yeah.
whereas Crawford likes to have a tear up in it. So
Yeah, man. That kind of that leads me kind of into it. So the fight, what would we say Crawford needs to do to win? Because I've just been studying Canelo's fights. I've just been doing my research,
yeah,
doing some homework. Someone kind of put Canelo's four losses. We know he's only lost two, but there's the Triple G fight, and there's a fight with I think his name's Yaroslav. I think it's Lana or
yeah, black
Lara.
guy. Yeah,
Yes, and the majority of them they go in, they get in range, quickly get in, get out, get in, get out. Like Bivol. Bivol done the exact same thing as always, going in, and then getting out. So
but
yeah,
You see the Bivol one. I think Bivol one was just like when
and
they say someone flew too close to the sun. I think that was it. Like Bivol was too big. Like
yeah,
he went mad. Do you get it? Like he's gone mad. Like don't get me wrong, you want boxers to aim for greatness, but
mm,
we know the style is not good for Canelo. Yeah.
yeah,
That style ain't great for Canelo. And the fact that the guy was big as well. Do you get
yes,
it? Like, bro, we saw Bivol fight Beterbiev, and Beterbiev's like he hits hard. People say the
yeah,
weight of his punches are mad. And Bivol was there. Like you could see maybe once or twice he got hurt or whatever. But yeah. And then on top of that, it's not just about how hard you hit, it's about being able to use your physical strength to
yes.
push your opponent back, maybe force them, maneuver them, block the shots. Do you get what I'm saying? So, yeah, nah, the Bivol one, that's like I'd say that's like 75%
Mm,
just size.
yeah.
Do you
They
get it?
could can they say a good big un beats a
A
great
good,
little un?
yeah, yeah,
Or
yeah,
what?
yeah, yeah, yeah. A good big man beats a good small man, a little man. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah, yeah. Nah,
yeah,
literally,
yeah.
that's the best way to describe it. Because when I was when you look back at these fights and you're seeing, it's like he's rushing him. It's one man just rushing him. There was one where he had him on the ropes. He
But do you know what I think? Because I think I even said it on one of the last ones that we done. Yeah,
yeah,
basically Canelo's like he moves his feet less. He doesn't throw as much punches. Like, but also like the combinations aren't there like they used to be as well. Do you get what I'm saying? So
yeah,
like the output has decreased. So I
mm,
think there's a bro. If Crawford goes there and he just boxes. I think he has a strong chance, but the likelihood of Crawford being able to do that is just low. I
Mm.
feel like Crawford is not. He's the man that he wants to fight.
Yes.
So yeah, man.
He looks like I've been watching the press conferences and stuff, and he looks like he looks like a little bit bitey, like he just wants to fight him. Like you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but
Like
Crawford is like that though. Like you see a random video of Crawford like moving to someone. Like they're like, bruv, do you know how many videos of him there are just wrestling people or just taking a piss out of someone? Like
mm,
he's on smoke. Do you get what I'm saying? And he's a super athlete. That's
yeah,
what I'll say. Like he's a super athlete. Man can wrestle. He can he's strong as fuck.
yeah,
And but even I've seen the guy play basketball. Like Crawford is like something else.
yeah.
But
Swiss Army knife.
yeah, but what I will say is when you spend like the vast majority of your time at like 130, 135, 140, and then you just recently moved up to like 147, and then now he's like he moved up to 154.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
could talk about that. The last fight, Madrimov. It was Madrimov, and I think that was his last fight. He looked poor. He did look
Yeah,
poor.
but the thing is the fight's not even at 154. The fight's at like what is it?
Yeah, super middleweight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so that's like 168, I believe, or something like that.
yeah, something. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
so
don't know the numbers, but yeah, super middleweight. Anyway,
I think super middleweight is 168. So you know, bro, everybody has sparred everyone. Don't get me wrong. But I think you'd be a fool to think that you've got a good gauge of live shots coming from Canelo from your sparring. I
yeah,
think
one.
maybe the sparring might like
Yeah,
open his eyes a little bit to like, oh shit, you know what? These big guys they hit a bit harder, but I don't think because what they're gonna do
the
fighting eight
gloves, in it.
ounce. Yeah, it's gonna be 8 ounce, 10 ounce gloves. Yeah, man. Like you're training, your sparring probably done in 16s.
Yeah,
Then you're
16.
gonna get in the ring and remember sparring can be hot, it can be intense, but I think at the stage where they're at, they're not doing the type of sparring where people get knocked out. Do you know what
No,
I'm saying? I think that's like, shit house. You know, when someone's just coming through or when there's a mismatch in levels.
I say
Yeah,
when there's money on the line, bro, you can't. You know, like people are even instructed to just calm down because, bro,
yeah,
imagine
yeah.
being the guy that ruins the multi-million-dollar fight.
No, 100. Yeah,
Yo,
I don't even think they would allow it. I don't even
yeah,
think they would allow it. And plus, you know, the whoever they're sparring, they're gonna ruin their own pattern. Because imagine, you're an up and comer or whatever, or you're getting paid to spar Crawford, and then you go in there and you do him up. You're probably not gonna get called back. Do you get what I'm saying? So,
no,
but yeah, man, I just think I don't see the preparation. I don't think the preparation is great. Like I'm sure he's having a good camp or whatever, but you know, you you spend a lot of time fighting at lighter weights. Then you've fought at 154, and then you're just going straight up to super middleweight. I, I think that's rough. Obviously, you have to dare to be great, but there's too many question marks.
no, I agree, man. Because when I was, like I said, when I was watching that last fight with Madrimov, I'm guessing that would have been probably just middleweight, just below super middleweight, and he was getting tagged a lot by Madrimov, and this is Canelo now.
Do
That
you know what?
it's gonna cause
I'm
damage.
I'm not too concerned about that because Canelo's last fight was really low output.
Mm,
Do you get what I'm saying? And he was complaining about like so this the thing. I think, yeah, that if you look at the two and you like look at maybe the last five fights they've had or so, yeah, I
yeah,
think that you would be more encouraged by Crawford.
yeah.
But
Every fight Canelo's had unanimous decision. The last five fights.
Yeah, especially Canelo's last fight where he basically came out and said, "Oh, like yeah, like my man was running. Like, what do you expect me to do?" I think um that just goes to show that he's regressed in terms of like maybe foot speed and maybe like cutting off the ring. And I keep making this point about the output of his punches because it's um like obviously if you're gonna follow someone, you need to follow them with something. You get what I'm saying? In order to capture them.
Yeah,
But the thing is like if your output has become really low and you've just become this puncher who you only really strike at the perfect opportunity, then if someone's on the move, you're gonna find it hard to cut off the ring. So but I would say that yeah, Crawford's last five fights compared to Canelo's last five fights, off the top of my head, I'm
yeah,
thinking about their performances. Crawford's has been more encouraging, but the thing is, it's the style of the two, and the conditions in which the fight is happening that I just don't see Crawford winning. Do you get it? Like,
mm,
I think we can take a knockout coming from Crawford off the table completely. I don't know about you, but
yeah.
if I let's say I didn't watch the fight, yeah, and I fell asleep and I woke up the following day and then I went to Google and I
It's
saw that
not.
Crawford had beat Canelo via knockout, I would be like, what the fuck? Do you get what I'm saying?
No, I do know what you're.
So like I think because I mean people can argue about maybe who um Canelo has faced, but in my eyes, like since I've been watching the sport of boxing, he's got like one of the best chins that I've seen.
Yeah.
You get what I'm
No,
saying? Like
I
you
went back to
know,
that Triple G fight. He was that they both took a lot of punishment in those
yeah,
fights.
but that's
Punishment.
what I'm saying. The two of them have like really, really solid chins. Do you get?
Mm,
And it's not even just about the chin being solid. It's the poker face. Like I'm sure they get hurt. Everyone gets hurt. Do you get what I'm saying? Like
yes.
bro, you could be sparring and then someone flicks a really fast jab out and like I don't know, like you don't feel like it affects you, but you're just blinking and your eye hurts or whatever. Them man, their poker face is like supreme. You will
Yeah.
see a shot hit Canelo, and it looks like it's an impactful shot, but his legs look solid. There's no give in his body language, his face, nothing like that. Whereas, like with Crawford, you've seen Crawford hit, and like the body language has changed, or the
Yeah.
legs have been a bit wobbly. So I think that the knockout not happening. And it's not even like like there's certain like how Dubois was clinging onto this thing with Usyk about his body being
But
soft
yeah.
and all of that. We don't even that doesn't even exist with Canelo. Like, so I don't know. I think
Yeah.
maybe if he has a game plan, maybe he makes an investment to the body, and then to
Late rounds, yeah.
so yeah, or something. I don't know, but I just don't see knockout. So I only see points, and for me, um, points come. A points win for Crawford comes he's if he
Has a
executes a
game plan.
boxing master plan, yeah,
Mm,
and he's on his bike. If he stands his ground, he's gonna get hit, and Canelo hits really hard. And
yeah.
then I feel like even if Crawford isn't hurt per se, I think the ego and we just like, bro, Crawford is like he's a fighter. So
Mm,
I think Canelo hits him, he's gonna want to show Canelo I've got something too, which
yeah.
is what you're supposed to do, I guess. But at the
Yes.
same time, because you need to make your opponent respect what you've got. But at the same time, I just feel like standing your ground, trying to trade with Canelo. I don't know. That's what he wants, and I don't think you're gonna win that firefight as
Mm,
someone who's fought the vast majority of their fights at like sub 147. So
Yeah, you know what? You see, with this fight, I just, I kind of, I do agree with what you're saying. As in, like logical thinking will tell you this is going the distance to points, but they're both. You'd say
no,
they're tough.
I don't think that.
Okay, all right then.
No, no,
But
no, don't
yeah,
get me. No, no, no. Let
okay.
me. I don't think that.
I and I don't either.
Okay, okay, cool, cool, cool,
Yeah,
cool, cool,
yeah.
cool,
I
cool, cool.
I actually I don't know why. I feel like they're both coming to the end of their careers, and I just feel like I'm looking at their last couple fights. They're both getting hit a lot. They're coming towards the end of their career. Um, Canelo's done double the rounds as Crawford, and I just feel I don't know why. Something in my head tells me there's gonna be a serious knockout. Both men might even get knocked down in the fight. I feel like this might be an all-time classic fight. Is
I
that
don't see I don't see Canelo getting knocked down. I'm sorry. Like
what I
I
see him
put it.
getting?
You look at the people he's been in the ring with, yeah, that haven't put him down. It's not happening with Crawford, and this is not a diss to Crawford because I do think Crawford has power in both hands. I think
Yeah,
he's a dynamic puncher, good, very good boxer. He does have power, but not that type of power. I feel like the type of person that can put Canelo on his bum is like somebody that has like absolutely devastating power,
mm,
and is going to be someone like naturally heavier.
yeah,
That's for me. That's why I led with the knockout from Crawford is not happening. Crawford not knocking him out. If I would be shocked. In
yeah.
fact, if
I,
Crawford knocks him out, I have an expectation that there's going to be a B sample or something like that that comes back positive.
I,
Now, because
I,
I don't see
yeah,
it at all. I
yeah.
don't.
You know
That
what?
one I don't see. That one I
Yeah.
really don't see.
You know what? Call me crazy, yeah, but I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know why. Like it's you can see there's no rhyme or reason. But I don't know why I see Terrance Crawford shocking the world. I see him shocking the world somehow. Has Canelo even been flawed once? I don't know.
Nah, to my knowledge, nah, you
That
know,
He's never even been put on the floor. But
to my
he might
knowledge,
not
nah.
even, you know what? The fight might get stopped for someone. Neither man might even go. There might be no knockdowns. There might just be a stoppage.
If
Someone
any,
might get beat on their feet.
if somebody gets stopped, it's gonna be Crawford. I'll be real with you, and
Mm.
that's not even me. That's not even. Cause
No,
and
that's
mind
no.
you,
Yeah.
huh?
That would be logical thinking. Like I'm assuming you want Crawford to win, right?
Yeah, I want him to win, but my thing is the only way because you need to remember, this is like for me. I think it's in terms of like the hardware, what Crawford has at his disposal, it's a good fight for him. Like he's got the reach advantage. I feel like he's got a great IQ. They both have great IQ. Do you get what I'm
Both.
saying? Both of them have great IQ. He's got but like I would say, yeah, in terms of the person that physically looks like they're in better shape, um Crawford is the person because I haven't like we can both agree that there's been a physical decline in Canelo. Like the feet look a bit slower, he looks less dynamic. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
Mm,
but with Crawford, Crawford still looks good. Yeah, so I feel like Crawford could in theory put in the type of performance where, you know, high volume, back foot, stands his ground when he needs to, so he doesn't just keeps getting pushed back, but just
yeah.
keeps it at range. He's got the reach advantage as well. Like I think, you know, he in theory he could do it. It's just what I know of the guy. I
Mm,
don't think he will execute that plan. Do you get what I'm saying? Like you see him for 12 rounds, just boxing smart, being on the back foot, just keeping it moving, or like
no,
trying. And I don't think he can't. Like I don't think he can command the middle of the ring like for the full 12 rounds without getting pushed back as well. Like he doesn't like Canelo. Canelo will take two or even three to give one. Do you get
Yes.
what I'm saying? In that, because if it's a case where, oh yeah, my man's just boxing small, whatever, he will take a couple to give one, and because we know his one is going to be,
Mm.
hard enough to
Oh, yeah.
wobble
Hot.
Crawford. So um, yeah, there's only one way that I really see Crawford winning, and that's like just really
Boxing match.
boxing. Yeah, just like a boxing masterclass, and just really boxing and keeping him at range, and also like some ring generalmanship as well. Like grab him when he gets close, just grab him. Like
Mm.
I think I don't know if you watched Bivol versus um Arthur Berteviev, yeah, the first one.
I watched the first one. Yeah.
Yeah, it was close, but I felt like um that one, like you'd I came away from it thinking that if Bivol just smothered Beterbiev a little bit
Bit more.
and
Yeah.
he would win because he was like, but he was too honorable. Do you get what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Like the ref
He
didn't
was
have to
trying
do
to box
anything.
too much. It's not always about boxing. Sometimes you gotta be smart. He was trying to fight him, and that's
Yeah,
it.
no, I think it was too clean. End of the
Yes.
day, he proved his point in the second one because he won it in it.
Yeah.
But like he could have won the first one if he was just a bit more savvy in the dark arts. Do you get what
Yes.
I'm saying? Box, and then when you get tired or when you like feel like the person's about to respond or they get into range, just grab
Um,
them and then clinch and then separate, then be off on your bike again. Box, 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 grab. Do you get what I'm saying? But yeah, I think if Crawford can do something like that, he because uh Canelo, judging off the back of what he done in the last fight, yeah, Canelo doesn't seem like the type of person that is gonna sell out to win a fight. Like just roll the dice, blow caution to the wind. Maybe he can't, or or he's just not bothered. I think if Crawford comes in and just boxes, moves, I think Canelo is at a point where he will accept that. Do you get what I'm
mm.
saying? Wait, hold on. Crawford will win by stoppage.
He's listening to me. They're going with what I'm saying.
Yeah, they're going mad. They're going mad.
I I don't know what it is. Like I feel like people maybe they listen to that Shannon Briggs guy because he seemed like he's going mad. He's confident. Crawford's knocking him out. I'm not confident of the knockout, but I just have. Sometimes you get these feelings. There's like you might predict Burnley to beat Man United, but there's no you, there's no reason why you think that other than a feeling. But with Crawford, he is actually a good boxer.
No,
But
he's not. He's not. Crawford is not a good boxer. Crawford is a
uh,
great.
yeah,
He's a great boxer. Like he's actually a great. He's one of the greatest. Like when it's all said and done, I know people like Canelo's trying to say, "Oh, what elite fighters has he fought or whatever." Like, obviously, people chat shit about Errol Spence now in hindsight, but Errol Spence is a huge name
he
to
was
have on
a
your.
demon. I thought Spence was gonna win. Maybe I just underestimated Crawford.
No, no,
It's
no,
like
no.
you know what it is. There's been two fighters I've done this with, and I've learnt my lesson. I'm not doing it again. Usyk and Crawford. I've I've gone against them and been proved wrong badly. So I don't go against them no more. Whoever they're fighting, I just say they're gonna win.
But even like to go back to like um Crawford, like I was saying, like you look at it, the opposition that he's fought, yeah, it's not. It's like they a lot of them are unlucky. So like, okay, cool. I think Errol Spence. I don't know. Me personally, I think Errol Spence is um, top welterweight. He's up there. Obviously, that loss was damning because it wasn't competitive. Do you get what I'm saying? Like it was a demolition job. Um, but then like Kell Brook, I don't know. Um, for
And
me,
he beat up Amir Khan as well.
but outside of that, yeah,
Yeah,
Kell Brook was so unfortunate. And the
Yeah.
reason I say that is because Keith Thurman, Sean Porter,
Mm.
Timothy Bradley, um, who's the one that
He fought that other guy as well. They kept saying that guy's name. Ah, I forgot his name, man.
who's the person that Floyd had his last fight with?
Oh, I forgot.
He his face is in my it is there. I can't remember. But the point I was even gonna make here is Kell Brook was kind of ducked by bare people, yeah. But he's better than you see at that point in time. You know when you had like 147 being a really hot division, Kell Brook in my eyes after like outside of Errol Spence, yeah, was the best. I mean, obviously maybe Manny Pacquiao was still decent at that point in time. Do you get what I'm saying? Because remember when when Spence and Kell Brook had had their fight, Crawford wasn't in that division. He wasn't in he wasn't a 147
Yeah,
fighter.
yeah. Okay.
So, but yeah, like people will look at it and be like, oh, they'll kind of underrate the win against Kell Brook, but Kell Brook was top for me. He's just really unfortunate. No one wanted to fight him, so he just took the payday against GGG, which is sad because that was a big jump up against
Yeah,
a monster, a killer.
yeah.
Do you get what I'm
Killer.
saying? And
Can't fight.
even in my like, I was gassed watching that fight. I was gassed because he started off quite well, but obviously, bruv.
What? And is it Andre Berto? Is that you talking about?
Yeah,
Andre
Andre
Berto.
Berto. Yeah. Kell Brook better than him.
Mm.
Kelpo, him, Keith Thurman, what do you call it?
Mm.
The was it? Is it
Miguel Cotto,
Vargas?
Shane Mosley,
No, no, not
Marquez.
no. Well,
I'm just naming.
I,
Oh, these are no, sorry, these are Mayweather's fights, not even, but yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But to be fair, the version of Shane Mosley that we saw in the last couple years, Kell Brook would have beat. But that's neither here or there. What I was even saying is like having Kell Brook on CV as well is a underrated fight because Kell Brook, bad boy. He was
Mm.
just really unfortunate. In my personal opinion, I feel like if if people weren't ducking him, we would have seen that he beats Bear Man. Do you get it? So
That's the
um
boxing politics, isn't it? It's only now you can't really duck people, but people are still ducking because Canelo's ducked Benavides. He wanted no part of that guy. He wanted no part of Benavides, man.
wait, but Benavides has a fight coming up though against like it's a
Yeah, he
decent
does.
fight.
Yeah, he does have a decent fight. Benavides, I can't remember who it's against. It's a dangerous. You'd probably expect him to win, but it's a decent fight. David Benavides, easy facing. It's not a Venetian, is it? Let me just double check here. He's fighting against. Okay, he's fighting against. No, it doesn't actually say who he's fighting against. It says he's suspended. He's been suspended indefinitely. Oh wait, no, no, no.
Are you talking
This
about
is
his brother?
yeah, that's his brother.
Yeah, yeah,
That's his
yeah, yeah,
brother. That's the
yeah.
wrong person.
Yeah. No, I was
Man's
gonna
doing that
say,
fake promotion. Anthony Yard. Now isn't it be Anthony Yard, man? It's
you reckon he's
Anthony
gonna
Yard.
be? This is,
Yeah.
but see, this is what I'm saying. Like, this is what I'm saying.
Mm.
He don't get me wrong. He could beat Anthony Yard. I'm not saying he can't beat Anthony Yard, but Anthony Yard, like, is very similar to Kell Brook, as in like, um, they lost fights to like really top guys.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because bro, look at who Anthony Yard lost to.
Uh,
Sergey Kovalev and
Beterbiev.
Beterbiev.
Beterbiev. Yeah.
Like,
And
yeah.
he avenged. Who did he? He lost to someone and they avenged it. Ah, the other
Yeah.
black guy, man. I see he's British
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
I can't remember that guy's name anyway,
But
but yeah.
my thing is like that's not an easy fight. Like
No, it's
so,
not.
but the thing is, if Benavides beats him, yeah, people won't really rate it as like a big
No,
notch on it.
no.
That's a tough fight. Like that's a tough fight. And the funny thing is, people was chatting shit about Anthony Yard because um I think he was trying. There people was trying to match him against. Was it
Oh, it's
Boatsy?
Boatsy. Yes, Boatsy versus
Yeah,
Yard. That's the fight that they want to see.
yeah, but
Not happening.
obviously he kind of aired that, and this is a better fight because you can't tell me that you think that. Even I'm not no disrespect to Boatsy. Boatsy is good, but you can't tell me that you think, oh yeah,
Nah.
Benavidez is not as good a fight as Boatsy. I'll take
Yeah,
the
no.
Benavidez
After
one.
after that last fight of
What, Callum
like
Smith?
Boatsy stocks. After that, it's the way he lost for me.
I think it
I
was a
feel
good
like
fight. It was
yeah,
competitive.
but I feel like he didn't believe. Like he just it felt like he didn't believe in himself that he could win that fight.
No, I
I
think I
feel
think
like
I
if he
think
believed, he would have won. I don't feel like I feel like it was close. I feel like he could have won that fight. I'm watching it and I'm like, punch, get him, jump on him. He's not
nah, man.
doing
You
it.
know what? It's like,
It was like
cuz
Arsenal versus Liverpool to me.
it was a tough fight. Callum Smith was the better man. Like for me, like a fight like that, I don't really like. If you wanted to step away from it and say, oh, what you could do better, I think um there were spells where he needed to disengage and like just refocus and box, but he was like, like boxers get involved in like they stay in range and they just start throwing and exchanging, and there was like he lost
but
too
at,
many of the
but at
exchanges.
times he was close and he's not even. He was his output looked very low. The volume of punches was low in a lot of rounds, and
Then
it was just
that do you know
tight,
what it is?
tight,
The intensity of
tight.
that fight.
Yeah,
I think that was the intensity of that fight was high, bro. They're human beings.
yes,
When it gets to a certain point, they get tired. Do you get what I'm saying? But um, yeah, like
but
Benavidez against Yard. That is for me.
right though.
Obviously, the favorite is Benavidez, in it? Because we're looking at Yard as like one of them nearly. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
just
yeah. Yeah.
below the elite,
I
just
would,
that level,
yeah, just below like
world level.
world
Mm,
champion level or
yeah.
whatever.
Mm,
So I guess if like you could say he's a gatekeeper in it. Like if you can beat Yards, then that
mm,
means you're like a proper rude boy, like top guy. Yeah,
right.
but yeah, but I think it also when Canelo fought Bivol, it was a bit of a reality check. So
Oh, that's his name,
people,
Lyndon Arthur. It
yeah,
came
yeah,
to
yeah.
me. Yeah, that's his name.
Yeah, they was trying to. I think he was trying to make like because they fought twice, isn't it? He was trying to make like a trilogy or some bullshit like that
Oh, with who? Sorry.
with Anthony Yards.
Oh, Arthur.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It was
Yeah, he
one
was
one.
trying to make it. He was trying to make a trilogy, and everyone was
Not
like,
me.
"Nah, man, we don't want to see that. That's air."
Yeah,
But what I was saying is, I think you see like how people are saying Canelo's ducking Benavidez. I think it's just one of those ones where it's like I said, he flew too close to the sun with Bivol, and Bivol kind of gave him the reality check in terms of this weight is a step too far. So what you're gonna see from Canelo is Canelo's gonna like target. I wouldn't call it cherry picking in my eyes, just because when you a lot of the time it's very rare that you see fighters go up like and like maybe the amount of because remember Canelo started at 147, so 168 is crazy. Do you
yeah.
do you get it? One like bro, what that's it's not a that's not a actually that's not even 168. That's like what's light heavyweight?
It's like one,
Yeah,
fam.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like
That's
close to
because
180,
what
174, one like
yeah,
somewhere crazy. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So no, but can you see what I'm saying? So it's like
Mm.
when somebody's great, yeah, oftentimes we keep pushing and pushing and pushing with total disregard for what is realistic. And I know obviously we've got pound for pound.
Yeah,
Yeah. So,
175.
what
Dangerous.
is it?
175, man.
Yeah, come on, brother. So imagine that. Yeah, a man his our introduction to Canelo is 147. cool. And then he flew all the way up to 175, yeah. And
Mm.
obviously he tasted what the big boys hit like what it's like up there. And yeah, I think he has to choose. He has to pick and choose. It's just like back in the day, Roy Jones Jr. Roy
Yeah.
Jones Jr. went all the way up
Uh,
to heavyweight.
uh,
Do you get what I'm
mm.
saying? People was talking about Mike Tyson and that, but he fought. Who did he fought? Is it John Ruiz or whatever? Do you know why? Because that's the heavyweight that made sense. Do you get it? Like, and then
Yeah.
after that, no, but we gotta be honest, because what
Yeah.
we want from these man sometimes is bonkers.
Yeah. It's
Do you
mad.
get it?
The
There's some
madness.
what we want from the, and I think, do you know what? I also think, like in the new in this era, we like we want guys to
Oh,
keep going up.
you know what the fight they're talking about? Like they can't be serious if you talk about Jai Upper Tie a cruiserweight against Canelo. That's murder. Come on, he's gonna beat him
Nah,
badly, fam. That's a
nah.
beat.
Ah,
That's
do you know what? Put it this way, yeah. One of Opetaya's opponents um comes to my gym in Muscle Works, and
yeah,
this guy is fucking huge. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, nah, like 6'4",
yeah.
at least 6'4", and an absolute weapon.
How did you to get broken down?
And yeah, like, no disrespect to my man, but obviously
Yeah,
Opetaya beat him. Do you get
yeah,
what I'm saying? And then people are talking about 5'8" Canelo. Come on, bro. Like, but that aside, I think that's just what happens when you're great in it. Um,
yeah,
but yeah, if people got in the ring themselves, they would understand that what you're asking people to do is not just dangerous, but it's an absolute mad thing. Do you get it? It's an absolute mad thing.
yeah.
But
It's like Arsenal versus flipping hashtag United or something like one of them fighting a Premier League club. Like you can't do this. Come on, man.
now, do you know what? I wouldn't even say it's like that. What I would actually liken it to is a woman's team facing,
Ah, a
yeah,
Prem.
because
Fam.
yeah, yeah, like imagine,
A,
okay,
a- yeah, bottom of the Premier League versus the top of the WSL women, fam, or the best women's team.
well, but upper tier is the best out there. Like, really, you think about it. So it's not even like that. It'd be like saying Liverpool versus um, what? Who's top women's team? Was it Man
Chelsea,
City?
Chelsea,
Oh,
Chelsea.
okay. Liverpool versus Chelsea's women's team. That's crazy.
Bad,
That's
yeah.
not nice. But yeah, man. But do you know what? It's testament to Canelo's greatness because let's be real. Let's have it right. No one's like, okay, Chris Eubank.
He's bluffing.
No, but no, but what I'm saying is Chris Eubank. Chris Eubank has he's he's now at like is it super middleweight kind of,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah, super
But
mid.
he's gone up to that weight. He's
Yeah,
gone up to like
but
light heavy, I think. No one's saying that Chris Eubank should fight them guys at that weight. You
no,
get it? So, and
he's
this is
gone
not me
down to
even.
like Conor Benn.
Huh?
He is fighting like Conor Benn rematch, and Conor Benn's
Yeah.
what? Conor Benn, what's he? He's any D's man. Or is he even less
Um.
than that? Any? Was he lightweight?
Yeah. So Conor Ben was fighting at
Welterweight. He's
welterweight.
welterweight. He's
Yeah.
welterweight. Yeah.
No, but he's moved on, innit? He's moved on.
Yeah, no, because he's fighting Eubank. That's the
You know,
only
now,
reason.
do you know why I think he's moved on? I think he's moved on is because when you look at it, basically, um, the most credible opposition that he had was the one that made everyone sit up and be like, "Yo, what go on? Like what? Where did this power come from?" Um, at 147, I can't remember the guy's name, but he's fought he's fought Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao didn't dispatch him in
Mm,
that fashion. So
fashion. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's
Because
like
he
with
loves the drugs.
Conor Ben wants fights that the people that he wants to fight, they're not even pennying him like that. Like Conor
Mm,
Ben wants to be in the same conversation as like Shakur Stevenson,
Yes.
Devin
Like,
Haney, Lopez, um, Tank not so much because Tank is actually a smaller fighter, but he has trouble like keeping weight off. But
mm.
like, do you get what I'm saying? He wants to be in and around like that kind
But
of
he'll take
company.
that fight though. That's what I'm saying. Like those are the fights that he's looking for names by the sounds of it.
I think if he should just come back to like 147 and see if he can get a fight against
Clean the
um
belt.
s- yeah, but even like okay, like for something like Ryan Garcia, I think that would be a good fight for him at the moment because
Mm.
obviously Ryan Garcia just lost to Rolly, and so he's taking a hit. His reputation is taking a hit, and I think Ryan Garcia likes to make a show, and
Yeah.
also they know that boxing in the UK, the gate at the very least, even if it's not like huge pay per view, you're gonna make money in the stadium. Do you get what I'm saying? People buy
Yes.
tickets, blah blah blah. So maybe that fight. I can't even say Rolly because Rolly will style on him because Rolly's legitimately a champion right now. So like what claim does someone like Conor Benn have to say he wants to fight Rolly? Do you get it? But once Rolly loses that, I think that's a name that he could push to fight. Um yeah, but
Gotta get Eubank out of the way first though anyway, man.
it's a bit I think you know what it is. I think he'll beat Eubank in the
Money
second
in
one just because yeah, it's not even just the money. I think it's just a case of um it's hard for him to move on and be legitimate because you lost to like someone that was really depleted and people don't rate that much. I rate Eubank. I think he's a decent boxer. I
mm.
think
I think
he's
he's just would you say he's just below world level? Because he seems like it's not
it's
quite the
he,
Anthony Yard. He loses to people that like you know Anthony Yard loses to the best.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Eubank
yeah.
loses to the world level.
Do you know what it is? He's it's a fugazi world level because he's got like he's had like fake, not even fake belts, but you know the type of belts that
Yeah.
man don't really rate.
Yeah.
Like he's been like that. Was it the IBO champion or something like that or
What
whatever?
mandatory or something? I
But
don't
what
even
like
think he's
yeah.
a real
So
champion. Yeah.
it's like yeah, but like he's a good boxer.
Yeah, no, he is a good boxer.
He's beat some good opposition and like he's the fight that I say leaves a real stain on his reputation and
But
CV
gross.
is the nah Groves is a good fighter. Groves are a top
Yeah.
um
He lost to
Groves
bro,
yeah
Billy Joel.
Groves can say that he can say, yeah, man, I fought some of the best around, and I was like one of the big boys and whatever. I think the fight that leaves a stain on his reputation is is the first one that he lost to Liam Smith. I couldn't
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, that's the one I meant. That was bad.
no because I didn't I personally have never seen anything from from Smith to feel like he was in the same stock as someone like Eubank. Do you get what I'm saying? So not only did you lose to him, which is cool, but like, bro, my man knocked you, and Eubank had
Bad.
a reputation for having
Having a chin.
a yeah having a good chin as well. So that one caught me by left field. But then what I will
Event.
say is, um, the rematch was one of his best performances that I've
He
seen today.
eventually
Yeah, yeah.
like
Like it was a masterclass. Like that was one of his best performances I've ever seen. Um, like it was proper. That was a like yeah. It's the kind of thing the tape you show to like young boxers and that just how to box someone and keep distance and just overwhelm, dominate
domination.
yeah. But yeah, the first one was a stain on his reputation in
Yeah,
my
no, that
eyes.
was bad. Yeah, the Groves fight, yeah, like I felt sorry for him though, like because he got cut early on in that fight. He probably would have still lost, But you know when you get them cuts, I think it was a cut just above his eye. Them cuts there, and the blood just running in your eyes. You can't see. It's just bad, man.
But do you know what I'd say on if we're talking about um Junior, the fight that really for me is there for him that I think is like something that's a score that he needs to settle is Billy Joe.
Billy
And I
Joe.
think it makes sense for Billy Joe because Billy Joe also,
Where
like
is Billy Joe? Is he still
after
fighting?
obviously, well, I see something online the other day about him getting nicked for some illegal animals or whatever like that. But outside of that, I think after, because Billy Joe, Tyson Fury, or whoever it was,
Yeah.
um, they was chatting shit about Dubois in it,
Hmm.
about my man's eye after the Joe Joyce fight or whatever,
Nah, he
and
can't
then
fight. He can't fight. He can't fight him. He
why?
can't fight him. Let me show you this. Trust me, he can't. He can't fight him. I when you see, I, nah, this is too funny. I can't believe it. I'm looking at him and I'm like, what the hell? Nah, this must be like Photoshop or something because
Oh, does he
this
look like he's
guy,
put on weight?
he's looking like a pub man. He's
Yeah, but
looking
them man do that though. Like, them man do that.
crazy. Hey, but why's the tab frozen? But yeah, man, like literally, he's looking like he
Them
can't
man,
fight.
them man do that. Them man do that. Ricky Hatton was notorious for that too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, them man do that. But for Eubank, I think that's a good fight on the table. Once he's finished messing around with um um what do you call it, Connor, then I think that's the fight. I think that would be like a good fight for him to end his career on if he gets the win because it was quite close as well. And I feel like there was a certain level of immaturity from Eubank that made him lose the fight because he didn't. It was not like he got outclassed. He showed that he could hang with Billy Joe. It was
Mm,
competitive. Do you get what I'm saying? But obviously, end of the day, he still lost. So there was always that thing, like, he feels like he could beat Billy Joe or whatever. Da, 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 da. They run it back, and then like Billy Joe's not in a great place because, like I said, it was chatting shit about Dubois. Then Canelo did his eye, and he quit. Like how he was saying, my man's a quitter. Do you get it?
mm,
So like his stocks have taken a hit, and they're both at the age where, yeah, man, take a payout, bro. Same thing happened with Kell Brook and Khan. They got to a point where it was like, you know what? Because Amir Khan didn't want to do that fight because I feel like he always knew Kell Brook was better than him. Yeah, but there's nothing left. So let's run it. And I feel like this is a situation where it's kind of like, yeah, let's run it. Because if Kell Brook, if Eubank loses, so what? If Billy Joe loses, like, so
so
what?
just retire. It's 1-1. Or if you back loses, I think the loser retires in peace. But
No,
here
I
it
think they're
is.
both gonna. I think they'll both retire, bro. Yeah, this is the thing I was talking about. Still,
Oh, you seen it?
Tennis now, let's go. What moment am I
yeah,
going,
yeah,
my
yeah.
club?
Like he got
Mate,
arrested
am
for
I in
some
your club? Come on,
animals or
love.
something
Yeah,
like
two
that.
seconds. No, 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 no. Come
He
here, come here.
looks,
Bring your dog, come
bro.
here.
Look at the
Bring your
big
dog.
bruv.
Don't keep talking to me, come here, mate.
Man's
Don't
got
keep
the
talking to me,
belly.
come here. We're going. Put your hand off me then.
The
Come
big
on.
gut.
No fucking
Yo.
around, you can...
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't mess with this guy, bruh. He's not. He don't look like he's messing around.
Yeah, them man, they got the sleeper build. You
Yeah.
just think this is this fat dickhead, and then before you blink, your head is on the ground looking at the ceiling, bro.
I. But yeah, man. I think you're right, man. He should be looking at this. But back to the Crawford fight.
Yeah,
If
yeah, yeah,
Crawford
man.
wins, if Crawford wins, because we're just looking at it, we're assuming he's gonna lose. But
Yeah,
if
yeah.
he wins, is he the GOAT? Because then he's
Nah,
the first ever free weight championship. I'm saying the GOAT of this era.
um, do you know what? I have to think about it, but just off the top of my head, I'd say no.
It's Mayweather.
Um,
Mayweather, Usyk. Those are like the two names that are coming to my mind in this current era. But there might be other people.
um, yeah, I think yeah, I think. Do you know what it is with Floyd? I think obviously Floyd. Um,
Forever.
I-
Even though you can say at different stages of the career, did he dodge? Did he pick his fights? But he fought everyone.
well, like no one fights everyone. I'll say that. Like even like okay, like for example, you see me, I'm not even good with boxers' name, but um, like the guy that fought Cotto twice, yeah, and he rapped. He did some funny stuff with the rap on his hand, and they accused him of basically like putting hard raps in his hand, and then Cotto beat him the second time. People say that Floyd ducked him. Yeah. Then um there's another guy um like like welterweight. People say Floyd ducked him, but it's this is the thing. You're never you're never going to be able to fight everyone. Number
No.
one, and secondly, also in my personal opinion, there's never been a time. Well, there's been one or two times where Floyd has fought someone and I'm like, I don't
Mm.
see it. To be fair, but
Yeah.
for the most part, bro, I think he had an accomplished career where he fought loads of fights that had legitimate jeopardy. Do you get what I'm
Jeopardy.
saying? Yeah, like yeah, where he like because in hindsight we can say yeah, light work or da 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 da, but when he fought Canelo, loads of people felt like too big, too young. But yeah, you get me. You're on the decline because of your age. I don't know about this one, and obviously that's one of his best performances to date. And because of who Canelo's gone on to be, that has made Floyd's CV look insane.
Yes. Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's made Floyd's CV look insane. Oscar De La Hoya is there, Miguel Cotto, even some of the ones that I don't rate, not because I don't rate the opposition, but I just felt like
Your
I don't know,
Mosleys,
like
your
like for example, Marquez. I like
yeah.
Marquez a lot. Um, the one that beat Pacquiao, knocked him out.
Mm.
But I felt like when that fight got made, I felt like, what's the point? That Floyd's too big for him. But
Mm.
then again, Floyd's bigger than Pacquiao. But it is what it is. But yeah, he's fought bare people. He's beat them. Like you
Yeah.
know, the even
Marcus Maidana twice, Marquez, Mosley, Hatton. You can
but
say
even his earlier fights. Like I said, I'm not good with names, but
Castillo,
um,
Hernandez. I'm just reading off names. I'm going
no,
through it.
the tall one, the tall he's kind of light skin. It was like the light one of the lightweights, like 135 or one something like that, and he
Okay.
knocked him down several times. Yeah, that was a hit. Like
What, KO?
they fought.
Is Emmanuel Augustus? That's at
No, it's
134.
not Augustus.
Jose Luis Castillo? Is it Castillo?
No, but this guy fought Castillo, and
Okay.
yeah, and I think he beat Castillo by knockout.
Yeah.
Um, he's a black guy, but he's like Puerto Rican or something like that. He's tall. He's mad tall for that weight as well.
Yeah. I'm just trying to.
It's just the name slipped my mind, but yeah, like I was saying, yeah, at the time that was like a hit. They it's like they sent that guy because if you actually go and watch the fight, yeah, you can see the difference in size. And obviously that guy was like known as a power puncher. They thought that was a hit. They thought, yeah, man, we've sent Floyd to go and get duppied by this guy.
Yeah.
Floyd knocked him. Floyd actually like it was a demolition job. Do you get what I'm saying? And then
Mm.
obviously, even though we can't respect the opposition of Arturo Gatti, but like the demolition of Arturo Gatti is one of the greatest fights I've ever seen in my life. Like the performance from Floyd Mayweather is mad. There used to be a time where I watched that fight at least once a week because it was just impeccable. Cause like I've never seen someone take someone out like that so skillfully, don't get touched. It was just crazy. It just looked like a complete and utter
Masterclass.
mismatch.
Mm.
Yeah. So yeah, man, I think it's a good win for Thing, but I think if we start reeling off names, there's a lot of like really strong names, Hall of Famer names, Zab Judah, Cotto, Oscar De La Hoya, Marquez,
Pacquiao.
um, yeah, Pacquiao, um, and that's that, and we're talking about later on, even at
Yes.
the beginning when he was just dealing with the Mexicans. And then
Mm.
also you need to remember Floyd didn't really get showed no love in the beginning. He was under top rank, and um De La Hoya was the golden boy.
Yes, Golden Boy. It
Yeah,
was.
he was the golden boy. You get what I'm saying? Even at that point in time, Floyd was calling out like Prince Nassim and that.
Mm.
So
Nah,
but
man.
yeah, I think this does a lot for Crawford's legacy if he beats him, because I think that cements him as like a all-time great. You
Yes,
get what I'm
all
saying?
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like now we can talk about him in a way where like no one can chat shit, in my personal opinion, because beating any Canelo is mad. Like I haven't seen anything from Canelo to make me think an idiot can beat him. Like you
Yeah.
still have to be like he's declined in ways like physically, but I think he's still got enough that
And
yeah, no one's rocking up in a fight. No one 168 and under is rocking up um in a fight with him and just dispatching him anyhow.
because he
You get what
hasn't,
I'm
it
saying?
hasn't happened in his whole, like he hasn't. You could maybe say the Mayweather fight, but that's early on in his career that you could say that it was just a masterclass. But nobody has actually like battered him. He ain't been
It's
battered.
Yeah, but you can't like yeah, nah, I don't see it. And even with
Yeah,
Mayweather, like Mayweather didn't hurt him
nah,
like
it's just
like
a masterclass. That's all.
it was just embarrassing
Yeah,
like but yeah, so but do you know what? On the flip side also, if Canelo beats Crawford, which I think was gonna happen, another big name
Name.
on his CV.
Yeah,
Um um and I think I don't know, but I think that certain conversations will start happening about if Canelo is the best Mexican of all time.
mm.
Yeah, because obviously they've got Julio Cesar Chavez as, I think a lot of people have him as the number one in it, but I think he beats Crawford. Like, I think we're now
There's
seeing,
uncomfortable conversations.
yeah,
Uncomfortable conversations have to be had.
yeah, I don't know. I think it depends on what era you come from. In it, I think old heads will probably pick Chavez, but like people more our age will say, nah, I think Canelo. But Canelo, I think he goes up the GOAT list as well.
Because I was saying in this, I don't really know what we consider the generation, but
Yeah.
I would say as of now, you still kind of say the generation is kind of what we've seen, what we vividly remember, like a
Yeah.
Mayweather, a Usyk, what we're seeing now. What would your top five be if you had a top five right now for this generation of all weights? That is.
Um.
There's the
Yeah.
Pacquiao's, there's Mayweather. Like there's so many in certain weight
Okay.
classes.
So wait.
I wouldn't really
Um.
put a heavyweight. Only Usyk.
I, I wouldn't. Yeah, but remember, Usyk basically dominated cruiserweight, and then moved up.
Yeah.
You get what
No,
I'm
but I'm
saying?
saying that's why I say apart from Usyk, there's no. I don't make a case for no heavyweight in this so-called era. The previous heavyweights, the Lennoxes, the Tysons, we know about them, but that's kind of before.
You reckon? Like, okay, fair enough.
Who would you put from this? What, Tyson Fury? You put him in
No,
the
no,
top
no,
five?
no, 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 no. But like you can make a case for Lennox being like a top. I wouldn't put him in my top five, but Lennox
Yeah.
is
No, but that's what
somebody
I mean.
that people to be honest, a lot of people make a case for Lennox being
One of
the
great
best
Brits.
heavyweight of
Mm.
our generation.
But that's what I'm saying. But maybe that's what I'm saying. I'm not looking at him kind of at this generation because I when he like for me, I was probably too young, bruv. I kind of caught him like I would have just about seen a Lennox Lewis fight, bruv. I don't
Fair
know
enough.
about you.
No, I seen some of these things. But yeah, no, I get you though. Um, but I think of all time is difficult. I think I'd be more
Yeah,
inclined to like.
that's why I say this generation, innit? Like the ones that we've seen, or like who you've seen. Who would your top five be that you've seen? Because obviously, if we're saying all time, there's the Arleys and these type of people. But I would like for me, if I'm thinking like names that come to the top of my head, you've got
So Floyd is. We'll get Floyd out
Floyd.
of the way. Floyd,
Yeah,
Floyd is there.
like
Um,
to me, Usyk's there. He's there for me. He's got to be there.
um.
To be fair.
So okay, Floyd. Um, I'd say despite the whole drugs thing and Manny, just because it's when you actually look at it, it's crazy, bro.
Would you
Like
have him over Canelo?
um
Good question, isn't it?
I think I'd have Canelo over Pacquiao just because um we and it's through no fault of his own, but we've kind of seen Pacquiao lose to like and it's like okay, I
when
think Jeff Horn
he went
Jeff
too
Horn
long.
was Jeff Horn was probably the like I can't remember what he's been doing recently, but I think the one that kind of said to me like, oh yeah, what's the meaning of all of this was Jeff Horn. I think losing to when he lost to Jeff Horn, is it the Australian brother
Yeah.
that
This is what I'm saying. I
um
don't even know the. That's why you know it's bad. I don't even know some of the names. It's bad. Like, I've seen some bums beating him up.
do you know what it wasn't even a beat up thing. Like don't get me wrong, my man he came out like quite strong. It was a strong performance, but it was kind of like nah, this type of boxer he's not of the ilk that of someone. But I think that's what happens when you just stay in it too
Yeah.
long.
Leave
Do you
the
get what I'm
fight
saying?
before the fight leaves you.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
what
yeah, yeah.
you
You
know
stay
when.
in it too long. But like that withstanding, I would still have him as like one of the top just because it's crazy. Like the way people talk about him beating him up is mad. Also, like if you look at it, him and Floyd basically more or less fought like the same people and beat the same people.
Mm,
Um, and he's a smaller guy. Like Manny's tiny, and Manny started off at a smaller weight class as well, and he went as high as like 154. Do you get it? So like he's got an extensive CV. He's beaten Cotto, I believe. He's beaten Oscar De La Hoya, Ricky Hatton, sorry.
oh,
Um,
mm,
he's beaten Marquez obviously because they've got that mad. I can't even
But
remember
wait,
how many
are we
foughts.
putting? This is what I'm thinking because now I'm thinking, are we putting Calzaghe in this era? Because, I, I, bruv, Calzaghe's a menace. He's a menace.
I'm not really a big
Is it?
Kawasaki fan, you know. Like,
Yeah.
do you know why? Because okay, like you see someone like Carl Froch.
What's the light
Carl,
skin guy as well?
which one?
Oh yeah, see, look, you got a Frotch,
Yeah, but
Andre
I don't
Ward.
think. Yeah, Andre Wood. Andre Wood is a good one still, but he didn't fight enough for me. But then again, if you're putting Usyk in there, then
This is the
like you
thing.
can't you can't chastise Andre Wood for not having enough fights.
Mm,
But nah, yeah, I fuck with Wood. I just wouldn't put him in like my top five of this generation. I
mm.
think. Well, actually,
Crawford?
I would have to. Do you know what? It's one of those ones where I think you have to proper sit down and
Mm,
think about all the candidates and
yeah.
then compile it.
What you saying? The next one? Well, I'll come with a dossier.
Do you know
Like
what?
50.
I think maybe we can run that still because I think it's something that you have to really. I don't think you can just say it off the top. I think like there'll be like two three names that you could say
And
maybe. Do you get what I'm saying? And the two three names for me that I think of off the bat is gonna be Floyd, I would say Manny, and then I
Canelo.
would say
I think.
Canelo. Yeah, I think off the top for me. Um, but then also when you sit down and you think about it, that's when you have to start like talking about what's the criteria.
Exact.
You get,
And yeah, what's the cutoff point? What is the
yeah, yeah,
cutoff
yeah,
point?
yeah. What's the cutoff
When
point?
when did they retire? Is it from 2010 onwards? What is the cutoff point?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You'd have to say that as well. But I
Yes, we
think
can discuss it in it, man. Big up
those
on
those those three for me definitely. Um,
that, man.
but do you know what is easier to do? I would say it's easier to do like maybe a British all time top
Oh
five
yes,
because
there's
I think
oh
I
all
think it
time.
like or of our generation or whatever. But Lennox would be in of our generation to me if we're talking about British fighters. I don't know. I
Now
don't
you're
know.
gonna have to put him in there. We're gonna have to put. Then we're gonna have to put the what? We're gonna have to put Eubank, Ben, what?
I don't think
Bruno. We're
so.
gonna have to put
I,
everyone in there.
I
The
don't think so.
'90s. Yeah, we
I don't.
just
I
put
don't.
everyone.
Yeah, but them man wouldn't really. Them
Nah,
man.
but
I
I'm
don't
just
know.
saying, as in like in the conversation, not in my top five. Just a
Wait, who's
conversation.
your top five British guys? Because I
British.
think mine is controversial because I really fuck with Carl Froch, and the reason I fuck with Carl Froch is because we saw it like firsthand. Carl Froch was jumping into hard fights. Do you get what I'm saying? Even if like he's up there with like some proper competition. Even if he lost to like Andre Ward, he got in there like
Yes.
in a time and I think what you see with British guys in particular is a lot of them fight at the British level for quite long, at the European level for a while, and then when they take the step up, they get moved
My
to,
thing.
and then they kind of just linger around in like
Yeah.
obscurity or whatever. Whereas my man, he fought at the British European level and he went up there and he done his thing like a proper rude boy. Like he fought like serious guys and he beat serious guys and he had like hard fight after hard fight. So um like he's not number one 100%, but
Yeah.
I just respect his thing so much. Whereas you see someone like Calzaghe, I think Calzaghe's um best best win is and you can't take it away from him. Kazagi's best win, in my personal opinion, is
He's definitely in mine, bro. He's
is
definitely in my top. He
hold
might
on.
be in
What
my top.
what's
I feel like it might be my number one, but yo, he's definitely there for me. Well,
yeah,
ah,
Kazagi's best win is my man,
uh,
Bernard Hopkins.
Hopkins, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, because
He
Bernard
moved to
Hopkins was still a live fighter. Do you get what I'm saying? Like even though he was older, like Bernard Hopkins was still great at that point in time.
yeah, man. We can't class the Ray Jones beating as well, and that's come on. That's
No, I don't.
40.
I don't. I don't. I think at
That's
that point in time,
yeah,
I
man.
think it was it was a little bit. It was done for Roy Jones. Do you get it? But that's the thing with Kawasaki. It's like outside of those two, I think
He
he
beat up
beat
Eubank
Eubank.
as well.
Yeah, he no no yeah,
But
no he
come on,
beat
that's
he
the
beat
end.
he
Yeah.
beat Eubank. And then off the top of my head, I can't really think.
I'm seeing Richie Woodall. That's the guy that does the commentary. But yeah, man, I can't really say I know the names, but I'm sure they are names though. Just because we might not necessarily, the names might not be jumping out of the top of the head, but yeah, man, Jeff Lacey.
Jeff
I know.
Lacey is a good opponent. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying I know that name. Yeah, so there are a few good opponents,
But
man.
what my point is like
Mm.
he it's like he not that he hid, but he wasn't outside like he didn't have exposure to top level opponents for the length of time of
Yeah,
like
I know.
James Tony or like um even truth be told because he is
But
a
would
bit
you say,
younger.
is that his fault though? Because like sometimes in eras, it's like we're looking at Usyk now, and people will
Yeah,
say like the people, yeah, he's beating up these Joshuas and these Furies, but
at
mm,
good age though.
yeah, no, but I'm saying that people would say like, is Joshua that guy? That's what people would say. They would say like, is Joshua like, yes, in this era, he is one of the best of this era. But
Yeah.
if we stack him up against previous heavyweights, would you put Joshua in this top 10 list? Say a top 10. Would you put him in the top 10 British list?
Um, I'm not gonna lie, I might do.
Yeah. Well, over
Yeah, but
over
maybe
Amir Khan, Ricky Hatton, these guys, because those are probably the guys that you'd probably put him with. Amir Khan, Ricky Hatton, Kell Brook,
you
David
know what you
Hay.
see. You see I don't, brother. I don't really rate. I don't.
No,
I don't really rate David Hay
yeah, I'm
like
just giving
that.
you
I'll be real.
names. I
I
just
think,
give you.
and do you know what it is? I think I put it. Yeah, I rate. It's a difficult one, but I rate AJ. I think AJ done his thing. Um, do you know what AJ's problem is? Um, Wilder and um
Fury.
Fury
He didn't. He
robbed
didn't
him.
fight.
They robbed him of the like answering those two
Question.
questions. Do
Yes.
you get what I'm saying? Because I think yeah, if AJ fights both of them and he gets a win against at least one of them, I think he answers the question of how good he was
Or
relative
even if he
to
loses the
others.
trilogy 2-1. If you lose the trilogy 2-1, it's like, cool.
But I think whereas, and this is the thing, um, you see some people like Kawasaki, people like Floyd, um, Andre Ward, and a lot of these guys, they give this illusion of
Uh,
that.
Don't
Um,
see all time. We're saying all time British boxers. That's what we're saying. We're just giving names. All time top 10 for British boxers. I don't
yeah,
know
I
if
think
Connect's making top five, but yeah.
oh top five, top 10. Oh, yeah, he's in my top 10 then. What
Cause
AJ?
people are saying no. People are saying no. Get him out. Oh, Prince. Yeah. Nah, he's gotta be there. Nah. Prince Nazim's gotta be there. He's there.
I,
He's there. He's for me. He's there. He's there. He's beating
put it
people
this
up,
way.
man.
Put it
He's there.
let me tell you something, yeah. People rate Prince Nassim based off of his perceived talent, 100%. But
Yeah,
the
I love
reality,
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
but the reality is Prince Nassim was operating at British level, European level, yes, batting everyone up. Then he went to like world level, and I think he beat Kelly, whatever his name is. Yeah, cool, great. Then he had a fight against a real bad boy that was actual world level. He lost. It was an embarrassing fight,
So
and he
never look.
retired. You
It
have
was
to
never the
judge.
same again.
It's not about the same. He retired.
Yeah.
Like literally, he had like a few fights at proper top world level, and he retired. Do you get what I'm saying? Like it's all good and well for us to look at a man's talent, yeah. But the
Mm.
reality is we have to look at what he done in the sport.
And his
And
CV.
and
Yeah.
and if we're talking about what he done in the sport of boxing, he had a couple fights at world level, and then after taking loss, yeah, he retired. I can't remember which one he fought. Was it Morales or Barrera?
Um,
I,
it might
I
be.
I don't know,
Nah,
but
sorry, I just saw something on the news, innit, about Donald Trump.
oh,
I
mad,
thought he
mad.
died. Sorry.
But yeah, like he fought one of Morales or Barrera, yeah, and
I think it might
they
be
they
Barrera.
they listen, they made him look cheap. Do you get what I'm saying? They made him look like Whitaker.
Like, must have turned to Paul Walker.
They made him look like Whitaker. So for me, I'm sorry, you can say that a man can say, yeah, Prince Nassim's much better than um whoever you want to say he's better than
Yeah,
AJ.
I was right.
But
Yeah, Barrera. Yes.
yeah, he fought Barrera badded him.
Yeah.
He made him look like a pretender. Yeah. So you had like you fought a top guy, yeah, and you lost and you retired. So yeah, even if you think he's better than AJ, cool, purely based on talent, whatever you think that is, whatever, that's fine. But the reality is, AJ entered that world stage and he gave a good account of himself.
Hmm.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I guess
He
you
gave
you
it.
got to take in the backstory as well, innit?
He gave a good account of himself. Like, okay, cool. Put it this way: the version of Vladimir Klitschko that AJ fought and beat is better than any version of anyone that Prince Nassim fought.
Mm.
Because people will say he was old, but that's one of Klitschko's best performances ever, even though he lost.
Nah, nah, man. Because I swear, he put AJ on his ass. I thought AJ was done. That's
Yeah,
probably AJ's best performance to date, man. I don't know how he just got up. That it's like, but it seems like that fight took out everything out of AJ. I don't feel
no,
like
no,
it.
no. Do you know what it is? Do you know what it
Or
is?
was it? Or was it Snickers, man? Was it?
I'll be real with you. The red flags have always been there regarding AJ. Like,
Oh,
because even
Dillian.
yeah, because that one made alarm bells ring. Yeah, because it was like, wow, like this guy, we love this guy. This guy's a
Yeah,
top guy. Yeah,
man, them.
but he's a top guy. We like this guy. He's brought British boxing back. He's brought heavyweight boxing back because before him, it was quiet for a heavyweight boxing, innit? But
Was dead.
he he's brought it here. But when he gets hurt,
It's bad.
he takes a long time to recover.
Yeah,
So
man.
I think we saw the signs from early that because I don't even think it's chin because chin is like you're susceptible to one punch knockout.
Yeah. No, it's the
I, I,
legs.
I don't even think it's that. I just think he doesn't recover well from good shots. Do you get it? And he doesn't have a poker face.
Yeah,
You hit AJ with
it's
something.
mental. Yeah, it's
Nah,
mental.
it's
I
I don't
think it's
I
mental.
let me tell you something. I think it's a genetic thing, man. Like some people are just built like that. And he did start boxing kind of late.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like he did start it
Very
kind of
late.
late. Yeah, he
Mm.
did start it kind of late.
Yeah, man.
But I think yeah, so like it's one of those ones where the red flags were always there for AJ, but AJ's a rude boy. Like I proper like he, like he's got Dillian White, he's got Klitschko.
Joseph Parker.
He's got Parker. I think did he fight Povetkin as well?
Yeah, he took him out, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got Takam. Um I don't know if people really rate Ruiz. Does that even mean anything?
Yeah,
I,
that's our Snickers, man. I feel like, you know what? I feel like the version of Ruiz he beat, we can't give him any credit for that. We can't. Because the man won and he made a Snickers belt like John Cena made the spinning WWE title, bro. We can't take that serious. Man made the Snickers belt. I said, nah, you can't respect that version of the Ruiz AJ beat. But
yeah,
he's
nah.
got a lot of names on his resume that we can say. But I
And you know
reckon it's
what?
the losses though, man.
Yeah, but
Dubois,
what
that
what I
beating,
would also
that
say about AJ is, yeah, unlike
Fury.
Tyson Fury, there's never been a time where AJ hasn't fought the best available fighters.
Yeah.
So AJ has given a great account of himself. And if everybody played ball, and because you need to remember, bro, they was offering Wilder money that Wilder has never seen and will never see in like 10 lifetimes, and he turned it down.
Dodged him. We know he dodged him.
So, but
Fury dodged him as well.
yeah,
They
of
both
course.
dodged him. Like, let's be
Yeah.
like, no matter what we want to say about AJ, he was game to fight. Them lot,
Yes.
they really wanted to fight AJ, the fight would have happened.
Because put it this way, you know what people always level at AJ are like manufactured champion. Yeah, like Eddie Hearn Matchroom, they done a great job. They put him in position to win a belt, 100%. But when you actually think about it, because I remember I went to O2 to watch his fight against, I think it was Brazil or whatever his name is, or
Dominic
something like
Brazil, yeah,
that.
Dominic Brazil,
Yeah,
yeah.
and obviously I watched that fight here, and it was like these two shouldn't be in the same ring. So I get the initial criticism, like, yeah, he's like it's like a champion that they've just basically made created a path for him to win a belt easily. Yeah,
But at the
cool.
same,
But
the
but
names
then
weren't there.
since then, come
Mm.
on, bro. Like Klitschko, then it's like whoever, I don't know, Takum or Parker or Povetkin or like Pulev or Andy Ruiz or like Dillian White or whatever. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like
What picture had them?
um
Yeah. Mm. He's asking, is that picture? I don't know. I saw that. Yeah, don't know. It's baffled, man.
but yeah, like I was saying, like AJ's fought like ranked opposition, top guys or like top 10 guys or people that are on path to getting him ranked higher to being a mandatory or eliminator or whatever. So I don't know, like yeah. What I don't know what more we could have asked from AJ apart from winning the fights that he lost.
Yeah, man.
The only thing that pains me is Dubois.
Dubois Ruiz, man.
Because I'll be real, I don't even care about Ruiz that much. And the reason I say that is because my expectation isn't that a boxer wins every fight they have. Do you get it?
Yeah,
So
like Lennox got beat as well.
yeah, I can't remember. Is it
Oliver McCall.
Rahim? Huh?
What, Oliver McCall? That's the one that took out Lennox. How did
No,
you?
he lost to Rahim as well, or whatever. I can't.
Yeah,
But see me,
he lost two to McCall and then the other guy, the next guy that he shouldn't have lost to.
whatever way you say he shouldn't have lost, but my man knocked him out. Like it's just one of those ones, isn't it? Like at the end of the day, boxing is not something that's done on paper, and that's why like I can never really rate Fury's legacy because it's like it's always like, oh yeah, he would have beat this person, he would have beat that person. Cool, if that's the case, then fight them. But then you look at who he's fought, and it's like a lot of these are like safe bets, and then the one that's not safe, yeah, I'd say because
Wilder.
even no, Wilder was like I think Wilder's like the first
The
fight you could
first
say
fight. Yeah.
you could say the first fight is not safe, but then once he boxed him, he realized, oh yeah, this guy's a bum. I've got his number. Do you get what I'm saying? So then it was just like he just kept running it up, and it's the same thing with Chisora.
Chisora.
No disrespect, like, and this is not me even saying that they're bums, but obviously,
That's
it's, I
bad.
guess it's just like how my man's feeling. It's like, yeah, nah, man can these lot easy, man can run it up, and he just kept fighting them. Like you're fighting the same person three
Nah,
times, and you're
yeah, you
beating
can't.
them. Like, because the draw is not a draw. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, the draw was like it wasn't a draw. Like, Wilder doesn't fight people and it goes like
Yeah.
10 rounds and he wins
Yeah.
fights because he loses so many rounds. You get
Yes.
because he doesn't his boxing isn't good. Do you
Yeah.
get it? Like he's not the type of fighter that can rack up points in a
Yeah.
boxing match. He's
The
the type of
only
guy that he can fight you and he can knock you out. Yeah.
the only way you can say that for anything in that fight is maybe did the ref give Fury an extra second. That's it. That's all
No,
you
do
can say. He
you know
lost.
what? I don't.
He beat him
So,
up.
so man talks about. I've spoken about this a lot of times. Yeah, and basically, my view of this isn't about time. It's about what constitutes as a stoppage for me. Because you see, normally when someone hits the ground like that, yeah,
Yeah.
and there's no movement, refs don't even bother with the count. They just wave it off
They do.
straight away. Do you get what I'm
That's what they
saying?
should have
And
done with Usyk. Usyk
yeah,
fighting
that
Fury.
yeah, that one as well. But the like the Wilder one, it's like he rose from the dead like Undertaker. So
Like,
obviously, like yeah, in hindsight, it's like okay, it worked out. But bruv, at the time, I was like, this should have been called because he took a heavy drop and his eyes were closed. There was no sign of life, and then he just got up. Do you get what I'm saying? Like for me, I wouldn't be counting if I was a ref. I'd be like, I would have looked at him, and then I would have just said, yeah, no, 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 no. And we see that bare times. If when people take a hit like that, because it wasn't just about oh he got knocked out. It was like the way he took the fall. Do you get it?
heavy.
He took a heavy fall, and his eyes wasn't open. There was nothing going on, and then he just snapped back into it. So maybe like yeah, that could be a point of contention, but outside of that, nah, Fury dominated him like all three of their fights. Like it wasn't close.
The second one was bad. The
Yeah.
second one was bad. That's when I said this world is a bum. Not a bum. I shouldn't, like I said, we shouldn't really call these people bums. They get in the ring, but it's like he's not who I thought he was. That's the best way to describe it.
Yeah, I think look, he's got the equalizer in it. And because like the equalizer is like he's got an insane right hand. Yeah. And because I can't even say power because for me when you think about someone having power, you think about someone having power in like a variety of shots. Do you get what I'm saying? Like with
He's
him,
got one
it's
bang.
just
That's what we call
it's
it.
that
The one bang.
yeah, it's that one shot, that straight right hand. Like, and once you get caught by that one, it's just a long day. You get it? So with
Reminds me of
him,
Dubs.
huh?
He reminds me of Dubsy. It's catching, man. Sleeping. Hey.
um, so he outside of that, yeah, he doesn't have a lot relative to the guys that he's rubbing shoulders with, the guys that his name was put near. Do you get it? And I think that's why he also didn't have like a high level of exposure to like top world class opposition because if you look at it, he fought like um there's a Canadian guy who they had a fight with. I think that's like the first person that went the distance with him. His guy's got dreadlocks. I can't remember his name.
Wait, yeah, I know, but
And they had
Jermaine,
a
Jermaine Stavern.
yeah, Stavern. and they had a rematch, and then obviously
He knocked
by
him
that
out.
time I don't know what was going on with Steven. Maybe Steven was a shot
Yeah,
fighter
it was.
or whatever, and then he knocked him out or whatever. But that looked like a proper credible fight for him. Obviously, he stepped into the ring with what do you call it, with Fury, and then outside of that, there's no one that really screams out to me as
No,
like,
yeah, because he beat the 90-year-old.
well, Ortiz.
Ortiz is 90. He's 90, bro.
Yeah, come on. But that, so like, um, yeah, it's just one of those ones where it's like
Hmm.
his CV and his exposure to top level fighters is just
Yeah, his best fight was Brazil, you know. That's how mad it is. His best fight was Brazil until he fought like what's his name? What's that guy, man? The old man.
well, Ortiz.
Yeah, like he hadn't fought no one. He still ain't that's his best fights. He ain't beat no one.
Do you know what? So he's had um I'll say he's had fights here, but the problem is a lot. Well, like most of the fights against good opposition, he's lost. Do you get what I'm saying? Because we know
Oh,
that
Fury, innit? That's it.
yeah, we know that more Fury beat him 3 times. If we're being honest,
Mm.
yeah, Fury beat him 3 times. If we're being honest,
The
he lost to
Parker fight.
Parker, and then he lost to the Chinaman.
Oh, that was bad. Yeah, no, but
Yeah,
they were both bad, man. I felt sorry for him, man. Yeah, man. But you know what? I feel like it's the fights left him, innit? Even the power's gone. It's not there.
maybe. But the thing is, when you don't have like a lot of like a big sample size for us to go off, even even what you do in your latter years, we have to look at it. Because remember, Zhang is like in his 40s,
What's
so
that? That 45, I think. He's old.
so it's one of those ones where it's like, okay, cool. Don't get me wrong, you have late bloomers like Bernard Hopkins was a late bloomer, and that's why I remember earlier I said to me that's Kazagi's best win, and
Mm.
we don't even care about age because Hopkins is a proper late bloomer. So maybe Zhang is a late bloomer, but put it this way, what Zhang is gonna do in the next couple of years, I guarantee you, is probably gonna make us look at him and say, "Yeah, this guy shouldn't be fighting." So for him to come and do, man made him spin around and knocked him out or whatever. That was mad. But yeah, Wilder's thing's crazy. But yeah, back to the like British um the top guys in British list. Um
Few names.
Obviously,
Mm.
so Carthage is there. Begrudgingly I'll put Calzaghe just because I don't really like my man.
Eubank's there as well, surely, man. He surely got to be there.
Lennox
I'm gonna
Lennox is there. Do you know what? I'm not really that familiar with. I'm familiar with Eubank. I'm familiar with like the branding of
mm,
Eubank. I'm just not familiar with like his opposition that much.
mm.
Do you get what I'm saying? I think him
Con-
and
Ben,
Ben fought Barkley. I know Barkley's like a decent fighter, like but I feel like Eubank lost to quite a few good guys.
mm. But I feel
So
like with Eubank, I feel he was undefeated, and then obviously he's got
fell off a cliff.
circumstances in it. After that, when you ended my man's life, ultimately, yeah,
Yeah.
you know, like that killer instinct goes. You can kind of like I've watched the fights, and it's like I've even seen because I went back. Have you watched the Four Kings?
Oh, was that him? Ben.
Lennox,
What is
Bruno.
it? Watson? Was it Collins or whatever?
No,
And then who?
Lennox, Bruno,
Oh,
Con-
okay. Nah, I
Nigel
thought you
and
was talking about something else where there's like a
Na-
sit down of like super middleweights.
yeah, nah. This one is just like the four big names of British boxing at that time, innit? And it
Okay,
shows
okay,
their rivalries, innit? And their
okay.
trajectory. If you go and watch that, it's only a 4-part. It's a 4-part series. You can watch it like every now and again when you get the time, but it
Let
gives
me
you a
even
bit of
search
an
that up.
insight. Yeah, it gives you an insight. Yeah, it's on. I think it's on Netflix. Obviously, I watched that on there. But yeah, man. I got on there. I think it's on Netflix. No, can't.
Yeah, do you know what? I think it's always harder for us to judge older fighters because, like, you see, like, okay, cool. Like I spoke about, we spoke about Yardia and we spoke about Kell Brook, and there'll be like fighters that we feel like their record doesn't really show how good they are. They've been hard done by or whatever. So we know the value of the person, and we know like the context of their fighters. So with
Yes.
someone like Eubanks, he operated largely in the 90s, isn't it?
Yes.
So there's gonna if we go and
Before
look
it's
at like
before our
his
time.
record,
Mm-hmm.
sorry.
I said it's kind of before our time, innit?
Yeah, if we go and look at his record, there's gonna be names that maybe jump out, but there'll be most names where I have no real idea of their standing in the game. You
Yeah,
get it? So like, but
man. We have to, it's one of them, man. We'll have to run this back properly, innit?
yeah, do you know what? I think I don't think 10 though. I think we could if we ran it, we could do 5
Yeah,
because
yeah, we do it 5, man. We can, bruv. I'll come up with some shit, man. We'll wrap in it. I'll come up with
or
some
like
fun stuff, man, because it's fun, innit?
yeah, we could do and then anyway, yeah, we got stuff we could do, but um to even end off on the Crawford and the
Yeah,
Canelo one,
like
yeah.
final predictions, innit?
So like, okay, my thing is this. Yes, Crawford has he has it. Like he has the ability and he has the like raw materials. Do you get what I'm saying? Got the reach advantage, got the power, got the IQ. You know, he's got the boxing ability that he could beat Canelo. But I just
We'll
going off
see.
of what I know of him and his style and how he likes to fight, I don't think it's gonna happen. And but he's looked better in his last 5 fights than Canelo has. Because you need to remember Errol Spence is in his Errol Spence was like maybe a couple fights ago and he looked glorious. Um Whereas Canelo's last fight wasn't good. I know people talk about Crawford's last fight, but Canelo's last fight wasn't good. And Canelo's looked like he's been on a kind of like a decline in his last 3 fights. But unfortunately, um, Crawford's style of standing and trying to bang is just not gonna bode well with Canelo. Do you get what I'm saying? Standing your ground with someone that can punch like Canelo and that you can't really hurt. I only see it going one way. So I see Canelo winning, and hmm,
Stoppage.
he might stop my man. Yeah,
Yeah, man. And like I said, I see it. But
I'm
you
hope.
know why I'm seeing it like this as well? I don't know. I feel like he might actually do what we're thinking. Step in, step out. I want to give him credit. I hope he's not as silly. I hope he shows he does something he's never done before and steps in, steps out.
Like,
That's
don't
the
get me
only.
wrong. He's
Yeah,
he's he's like I think like was it against Pistol? Yeah, like he was winning the fight, and then he just basically was on his bike. So he's done it. Yeah, in like he's in. There's been glimpses of him
sporadic
doing it.
in spurts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. In parts, he's done it. he also mixed it up before that time, and then I think it got to a point where it was like I've kind of dominated this fight, yeah, and um, there's no real reason for me to run the risk of you getting back into the fight. So the last couple rounds, I'm just gonna move, which boxers do sometimes, and people don't really rate it. But you gotta think about it. If it's a 12-round fight and I've beaten you for like I've dominated you for like 9 of the rounds or whatever, yeah, and I've won like maybe 6 or 7 of those 9 rounds or whatever. The last 3, I'm just gonna box and do enough to steal rounds because why should I let you back in the fight? Do you get it? But I don't think he'll be able to put himself in a position to do that with Crawford, with Canelo. Do you get what I'm saying? I think like with the way with his style and just with how Canelo is, I think they're gonna be forced to clash. And I think when they're forced to clash, then yeah, because I think ultimately there's gonna be a fight for the center of the ring.
Yeah.
You get it? Because Crawford, everyone's saying that Canelo's the bigger man. Yeah. So we know that Canelo he's not going to really come in there respecting
Nah,
Crawford's power.
I can't bully
So
him.
exactly, I think he's going to come and he's just going to try and force him backwards and pressure him. So I think there's just going to be this thing there where Crawford tries to gain his respect, and then we're going to see what happens if he's able to gain it, and we're going to see what happens if he isn't able to gain it. Like
Yeah.
if he goes in there and he throws some stuff at Canelo and Canelo starts backing up, I'd be shocked still. I'd be
Yeah.
like, okay.
I nah.
But yeah, I think we might see our boy go out in a way that we don't want.
Yeah, man. I hope. Yeah. I hope he can shock the world, and then we'll have to come back. We'll have to run back these type of conversations because then, yeah, he's gonna be in the maybe a top 3 of this generation. Who knows? Who knows? But he might snatch Canelo's chain. Literally,
Nah,
if he
nah,
knocks him out, what? If he knocks
nah.
him out? If he knocks him out, you're telling me?
Canelo's done too much. Um, Canelo's had like nearly 70 fights. He's fought like all the
My,
top guys from, well, not all
my
the top guys, but the vast majority
majority. Yeah.
of the top guys from 147. He even tried his hand at light heavyweight like
I
a
have. Yeah.
madman.
Yeah.
Because
It was
you
bad.
need to remember, Canelo's smaller than us. You know, like
Yeah. Yeah.
obviously, like
Yeah.
like
Yes.
like cause like maybe he's got like a bit of muscle or whatever, but the stature, like he's actually smaller than us. So, and I can't imagine fighting at light heavyweight.
Wait.
That is bonkers.
What weight are these, man?
Who?
I'm telling. What weight is Canelo? What is the actual weight? I'm looking.
So I think he's settled
Okay,
at super middleweight,
76,
isn't it?
76 kg.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's what that's not that's off. That's like when he's not fighting though, isn't it?
Yes. Probably not his weight. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
just the
Well,
way. Yeah.
yeah, but I think he's settled at super middleweight.
Mm.
Do you get what I'm saying? I don't think we're gonna see him go up or come lower than that. Also,
Mm.
where he is in his career, he doesn't care. Like he knows he's a cash cow. He's accomplished. You're not drawing him out. Like getting him to or anything he's gonna do now is gonna be like what suits him. Do you get it?
Oh yeah. Says 76. Yeah. 168. 168 pounds for a super middleweight fights. That's what it usually is. So.
Okay, okay. Yeah, like that's I'm not gonna lie to you, that's heavy still.
And Crawford started at 135. He's he. Yeah. This could be bad.
Yeah,
I feel
because
like 135.
I think I think I would be more confident if maybe like he went to 154, then he went up to 160, and then he went up to 168. Because at least then we would be able to have like some sort of like window into like what he's like at that weight. Can he take a punch at that weight? Does he affect people? Even though it affecting whoever at 160 is not the same as affecting Canelo, because we know Canelo's got a granite chin. Yeah, but can you at least like force him back with your punches? Because you need to remember there's a difference between hurting someone and them being disrupted by what you're throwing. Like every time you know you're stepping forward, you're trying to set yourself to throw a punch. They hit you with a 1-2 or whatever, and it's affected you. You've had to put your guard up and then reset. Yeah. If somebody's punches have no weight, it might not even force you to do that. They might just be able to walk through it. Like there's nothing to suggest, yeah, that Canelo won't be able to just walk through whatever Crawford has, because he's coming from such a low weight, yeah, that we don't know. Is he
But
gonna carry any power at all?
but they say if you hit hard, you hit hard. Though it doesn't really
Nah, nah,
hit
nah.
hard. You hit.
I don't believe that. I think that only that rarely applies. Like that's only really applied to the drug man. Every time it's applied to someone, no, but it's true. Every time it's applied to someone, there's been allegations.
Yeah, Canelo, Conor Benn.
And the funny thing is, it's not even an allegation. They got knocked.
Yeah, it's a proven fact.
The only person that hasn't actually been caught red-handed, I think, is Pacquiao.
Wait, any what? Nothing. No, but he didn't want to take. He didn't.
Yeah, he didn't want
Mayweather
to
wanted to
take
fight him, and yeah, he didn't. He was refusing for years. He didn't
because
want to let
even
him.
like someone that you would think is like naturally strong, he got knocked for roids as well. Roy Jones Jr.
Yeah, see, there you go. Everyone's
Yeah,
different.
like yeah, so it's like the people that carry their power up with them,
Mhm.
a lot of the time there's some foul play. Do you get it?
Yeah, man. Some
So
real
uh
foul play, man.
yeah. So I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Unless that's what Crawford is bringing to the table.
Who knows, boy? He might have to see his drug dealer. And you know what? Boy, if you want to beat a drug cheat, sometimes what they say, if you can't beat them, join them. If you can't beat them, join them, because he's a proven drug cheat, Canelo. He's proven.
Yeah, he is a proven drug cheat still. Because I'm not buying that bullshit about what was it, horse meat? What did they say?
Yeah,
I don't know,
him.
but
Yeah, man. I'm just looking at it. Yeah, I'm looking at it. It says I'm a super bantam to featherweight.
oh, swear down.
Yeah, 120 to 126.
What? How did they work that out though?
Uh, because it says 118 to 122 is super bantam.
But what do you weigh?
122 to
What do you weigh
120.
at the moment? What do you weigh at the
It
moment?
depends. It's not 55 to 60 kg. It fluctuates.
No fucking way,
The
bro.
heaviest I've ever been is 67. I swear down.
Oh, you're
And
taking
that's
the
like,
piss.
yeah.
Yeah, we need to link up on a separate one. Nah, because
Yeah.
that's wild.
Like when I'm in good health, I can get to 67. That's the heaviest I've ever been, ever. And you can
Yeah.
imagine why. But yeah, so
Separately we need to link up. We need you
and eating
because you're
prep
like what? Because what you're like 6 foot in it.
5'10.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
five. I'll give you 5'11". I'll give you 5'11". Yeah, but bruv, you're like, bruv, there's no way you should be walking around at 55. That's mad.
I know. When I see it sometimes, I ain't even weigh myself in a minute, but when I catch it, I'm like, whoa, how does it get down there? Then it might be 58 at the moment. Because usually it should never get below 60, really. I should, but Is what it is.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
also, do you know what it is? But what I would say is you're closer to fighting weight than I am. Because see me, like
Mm,
this is the lightest I've been in like years. But
mm,
I'm walking around like 80 kg, and because I'm not even really training at the moment,
mm,
it's lower. So like if I'm training properly, it'd probably be like 84. So but and so you can imagine, and I don't hit hard anywhere near as hard as
mm,
Canelo.
mm.
I don't, but I don't even think I can take like 2% of the punishment. So someone like me, let's say I wanted to fight it, I would have to go down to like
Sit down.
64 kg. I don't even
Okay.
that might be too heavy. Maybe I maybe, maybe I have to go and fight at like tank's weight or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So I can be
I
like oversized.
I've signed up for boxing, I signed up.
Yeah.
They said that, oh yeah, I got a meeting. I'll see. I wanna go there and fight. I just wanna see. But I
No,
got
but
bad wrists at the moment.
so what you're gonna see here is, bruv, the guys that are like, let's say 5'11" upwards, they're gonna be like that light heavyweight. Because you're obviously they might walk around a bit heavier, yeah. But like let's say you ask them, oh, have you done an interclub or have you done white collar? They'll be like, some of them will be like, yeah, what weight do you fight at? You're gonna hear bare them start saying like 76, like
Mm,
eight. Did you get what I'm saying? And then you're gonna be like, okay, that's mad because you're big.
mm,
So,
mm.
but yeah, nah, you go to any boxing gym and the vast majority of people that are fighting at the weight that Canelo's fighting are much bigger.
Yeah.
So that light heavy, he was he was flying too close to the sun. He was definitely flying too close to the sun. But even then, he didn't get knocked. We didn't see him get knocked down. It just
Nah.
looked like it was too much for him.
Yeah, it was
So
just it just overruled. And you gotta remember, Bivol is not. If it was Beterbiev, murderer.
yeah, I
What
think
you? That is
yeah, but
bad.
I don't think his handlers and his corner and his team would ever make that matchup
Nah,
because
bad.
I think Beterbiev is asking for issues,
Yeah, he's asking for.
especially especially where the style is similar. Do you get what I'm
Mm,
saying?
yeah,
It like because so just imagine GGG versus Canelo, but
it's Beterbiev. Yeah,
but GGG is like
Beterbiev. Oh,
bigger.
Beterbiev. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be
Yeah,
bad. Yeah, it'll
is
be.
is so like I think that would be a bit too much for him.
No, it would be. It would definitely be. It's the style is too wrong when you actually think about it. It's the style. It's not even. Of course, he's heavy-handed, but it's the style. He's gonna be just. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
never gonna
because
happen.
Beterbiev is always looking for contact. He's not like, oh, he wants to stand there and just throw a jab and then, move around with you. Nah, he wants to get in range and he wants to work, grind you down. So he wants to clash with you all the time.
Yeah,
I
he's
just think that
aggressive.
would and because the funny thing is, even though Beterbiev is the bigger man, his work rate, his
Mm-mm.
output is not like what we've seen from Canelo in recent times. So
No,
imagine that you're a big someone that hits is heavy handed, yeah, and is naturally bigger than you, is forcing the pace in a fight against you.
yeah, Smith, Smith,
Yeah.
Smith.
I don't know much about Beterbiev's chin, so but
No,
um
it's.
it looks like
I think he
it's
might have gone down once, maybe. I don't know, but
but it looks like it's like world level chin, in it. Like it's not like the
no,
type of chin that
it's a serious one because
yeah,
think about it. He's only lost that one fight to Bivol.
yeah. But yeah, nah, I think um yeah, I don't know what Crawford is on. Now the more I think about it, I just think he's pulled a mad stunt. I'm not gonna lie to you. Crawford has gone mad still.
Oh
It's
yeah,
a mad stunt.
been dropped twice, it says, but he went on to win both fights by knockdown.
Who did he get dropped by?
It says Jeff Page Jr. in 2014, fuck knows, and Callum Johnson in 2018.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, man. But my brother, I think we'll leave it there, though, man. You got anything else? Anything coming up? Anything for the people? Anything you want to promote? Chat to me.
I'm working on something. I'm not gonna speak too much. Yeah, but I'll probably talk about it on one of the future pods, innit? But yeah, man, I'm eager. I'm even eager for the review of the fight still, to be honest, because even though in my mind I feel like it's quite straightforward the way it's gonna go. Obviously, my man's not come to lay down, and it's not the personality. Do you get what I'm saying? It's not Crawford's personality, but I just see him getting hurt. Do you get what I'm saying? And yeah, boy, maybe we'll have to be playing the violin and that. Have to put some sad music on in the background. Yeah,
The Godfather was saying, yeah, man.
but yeah. Unfortunately, I think he's gonna get him out of there.
Yeah, man. You're not trying to watch none of the undercard. I think it's too late, so I might just have to. Because I gotta get up early on the Sunday as well, so I gotta.
Do you know what? It depends. Like, there's a big chance that I might just watch it early morning because what? When does the fight start?
They're saying the ring walk is 4 to 4:30, so it could be the fight could start at 5.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a. Do you know what? I wake up that time naturally anyway, so
Yeah.
I might catch it live.
So I'm saying I might go sleep early.
Yeah. I might actually catch it live. Do you get what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of times where I wake up at 5, so I might actually catch it. But worst case,
Yeah,
the night after a fight, YouTube is always clutch.
yeah,
Yeah, you get me. Like before, like obviously before it gets taken down, man can watch it.
yeah,
But
yeah,
I'll be real, I didn't even see the fight lasting that long, so the highlights will do.
yeah, man.
Yeah, I think fifth, sixth round, I think something's getting touched and dropped because I feel like you can only avoid that clash that is gonna force the issue for so long.
Mm,
Do you get it? So I don't know.
yeah, man. But people, we're almost 2 hours in. Love for the love, and make sure you're liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. Kinetic, I'll catch you on the other side.
Yes,
People,
my bro.
have a good evening.